right, welcome into 5 Reasons to Bet here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. I think we'll be joined here by Jim Rodriguez shortly. Jim? I don't see Jim. Manny, we'll recrank. I'm not seeing Jim. Hold on, I'm gonna go out.
Okay. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is sketchy, so I just put it on my regular phone. Greetings and salutations.
Jim, do you see me? Because I don't see you.
I see you. Can you see me?
No.
Let me go out and come back in.
Yeah, it's a black screen. There you go. Now I see you.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Now I see you.
All right.
Manny, you want to count us down again? We'll restart. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome into 5 Reasons to Bet on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can find me at Ethan J. Skolnick and at 5 Reasons Sports. We got our guy J-Rod. You can follow him at J-Rod Show, otherwise known as Jim Rodriguez. We are sponsored, as always, by our friends over at BetUS. Go to betus.com. Use that code 5. That's F-I-V-E. That's the code word 5. That will get you the 125% bonus and all kinds of other good stuff. So go there. Again, this is a great betting platform. They've got the live betting. You can hedge during the game if you feel like doing that. You can play the parlays. You can play just about anything there, including MLB, but we're talking NFL today. You can also get in on those NBA futures. If you say you like the Heat over 48 or whatever it is, 48.5, you can play it that way. But let's get to it. Let's get to the NFL here. We've got the Dolphins. We have no Tua, though, this weekend. Jacoby Brissett will start in Vegas. I was a little bit surprised here, J-Rod, that the line didn't move much. Maybe they don't think Tua is very good, or maybe I don't know. But it looked like it was 3.5. Tua was ruled out and went to 4. I don't know where it is now, but how do you feel about this one?
Yeah, it's actually gotten better for the bettors. You know, it was 4. It's now down to Dolphins getting 3.5 points. I always feel like that meme with the dog sitting at the computer or drinking a cup of coffee and the whole house is on fire. And it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, I think Miami's going to cover this game, and here's why. Look at the numbers.
Wow.
Since 2003, okay, when a team loses by 35 points or more, the next week they're 24, 15, and 4 against the spread. Wow. So the numbers tell you got to go with Miami. Listen, it's Jacoby Brissett. It's not Davis Mills or Mills Lane at quarterback. It's Brian Flores with a hell of a good defense, a banged-up David Carr, a banged-up offensive line for the Raiders, and no Josh Jacobs to run the ball. So they're going to have to throw the ball. That Miami defense is very good. Can they score enough to keep with the Raiders? I don't think so. I don't think Miami wins, but I will gladly take the Dolphins getting 3.5 points in that game on Sunday.
Wow, very interesting there. We know it was a struggle last year against the Raiders. Fitzpatrick had to kind of save him with a miracle at the end to Mac Hollins. Interesting that you played it that way. I was not anticipating that. I guess maybe because I'm on Twitter so much and there's so much doom and gloom with Dolphin fans this week that it's hard to get out of the way of that.
I believe in Brian Flores' defense, and that's a banged-up Raider team. And no matter how good or bad the Raiders are, games are always close with them. So 3.5, 4 points, that's a very doable spread for the Dolphins. I think they'll hang in there, and I think they're going to cover it. I could see kind of a 23-20, kind of game. Maybe even a last-second field goal by the Raiders to kind of break the Miami Hearts, but I'll take the 3.5. I would have loved the 4, but BetUS dropped it down to 3.5. I'm still rolling Dolphins, though.
All right, so bet it at betus.com. Use the code 5. We got a word from Booze Bandage here in a second because we're heading into the weekend. And then we got 2 more picks for you, Tampa Rams and Jets and Denver.
Click, clap, blast 'em.
Every time I see that ad, I think the same thing. I think, why is there a DJ scratching at a country bar? But that is what it is. Or maybe just the two of them. Maybe the two of them look like they belong at a country bar.
Key West, brother. Key West. Don't ask any questions, man.
Yeah, well, actually, in Key West, everything's a country bar kind of. All right, well, Booze Bandage, go and use our code 5RSN and get yourself that 20% off. All right, here we go. Tampa and Rams. This is the featured game of the week. As well as Tom Brady has played, Matthew Stafford has actually played better. And I don't think that's a huge surprise. I think people did expect the fit to be good for Stafford with the Rams. But this is, again, a featured game. It's Brady. It's a national game. I mean, is he going to lose?
Well, the way I look at it, here's one that you can think of. And I don't see Brady being the kind of guy that looks ahead. But who do the Buccaneers play next week? They go to Foxborough and play the Patriots. So it seems like, at least the media is going to tell you, everybody's looking ahead to that Patriots game next week, which is Sunday Night Football, and not about the game in LA at SoFi Stadium. Listen, when the line started, the Rams were a point favorite. Then it got to even, and now the Rams are home underdogs. It's Tampa Bay -1. This is what I say about the Buccaneers. You can throw on them. They've given up 684 yards in the air. They had a great run defense, but you can get to them up and down the field, just like Dallas did, just like Atlanta did for 3 quarters. Okay, you throw the ball 77% of the time against the Buccaneers. That's what they do, and they were going to give up yards. So to me, I'm going to go with the over in this game. It's a pick 'em with the 1 point, 55.5. Very doable with these two high octane offenses. And look at it this way. The Buccaneers have won 10 straight games, and they set an NFL record with their 9th consecutive win when they've scored at least 30 points. That was a record broken by the 2007 Patriots. So Brady's breaking his own records. Everybody's thinking about that game in Foxborough next week. I think we're going to see some offense. I'm staying away from the number. Over 55.5. Please and thank you. I don't think the Rams are going to win. My kid's a big Rams fan, so I'm not going to say that out loud. But I think Brady will find a way, but I like points in this game. Over 55.5.
Well, you just did say it out loud. All right, betus.com. Go use the code 5. We got one more here. The Jets and Denver. Denver, a little bit of a surprise 2-0 team here. It's actually the first time with Vic Fangio's coach that they've gotten off to the 2-0 start. I'm still not a believer here, though, but I don't know that you can be a believer in the Jets.
Hey, what did Bit Parcells say? Your schedule is you are what your record says. And you can only play who you play. Okay, everybody talks about Carolina being a fraudulent 3-0. I don't care. They're 2-0. Okay, they've beaten who they need to beat, and they get a terrible Jets team. They're 10.5 home favorites of the Broncos. This is their home opener. Over under is 41.5. Listen, Bill Belichick 22-6 against rookie quarterbacks, and he showed what he did against Zach Wilson. Vic Fangio is 18-9 as a coordinator / head coach against rookie quarterbacks. I think we're going to see more of the same. 10.5 points is a big bulge, okay? I'm always leery at that, but I will roll -10.5 with Denver, especially with that offense. And I kind of like, as a side bet, the Jets scoring under 14.5 points for the game. They average 10 points a game. That's what they've scored in the last 2 games. They've scored 20 points in 2 games this season. So I like the Jets under 14.5, and I like Denver to cover the 10.5 at home against New York.
All right, in addition to those, just to recap here, Tampa and Rams play the over. Dolphins at the Raiders take the points. BetUS.com. Use the code 5, FIVE. We'll be back next week.
See ya.